Let me take you for a walk to God's garden. And this in honor of the Yahrzeit, the day of the passing of the previous Rebbe, the Rebbe Rayatz, Rebbe Yosef Yitzchak, who passed away on Shabbos morning, 8 o'clock, Parshas Boy. What do I mean about the garden? So stay with me and I'll explain it to you. But first, let's say thank you to Hashem for having given us the previous Rebbe and the present Rebbe. מזמור לסויד ההורי, לאדוני כל הארץ עבדו יסעדנו בשמחה, בואי לפניו ברננה דוק אדוני אלוהים הוא עשנו ולא אנחנו נעמם תמריסוי. בואי ישארו בסויד החצרויסי בסילה הוידו לברכו שמוי, כי טוב אדוני לעולם חסדו וידו ודור אמון עשוי. Let's give some tzedakah. Let me tell you what I'm talking about, the garden. The previous Rebbe, in the latter years where his speech was extremely affected due to his stroke, he would publish for different occasions a Maimar Chassidus, a Hasidic discourse, publish it and give it to Chassidim to study it. On that Friday, the 9th of Shvat, the previous Rebbe gave to his son-in-law, the present Rebbe, a Maimar named Basi Legani, which this he gave actually for the date, for the 10th of Shvat, for the next day that is, in honor of his grandmother's Yahrzeit. But turned out that this was not just for his grandmother's Yahrzeit, but for his own passing. Because the next day, on the 10th day of Shvat, as I just said, 8 o'clock in the morning, Shabbos morning, he physically left us. And this became the cornerstone. This became the foundational stone, I should say, of our generation. And in fact, every year, on the 11th day of Shvat, the Rebbe would take one chapter of this Bible, which had 20 chapters, and he would expound on this particular chapter. What is the Maimar all about? And the Rebbe made this the foundation of our generation. God says, Basi Ligani, I came to my garden. This world is my garden. For a while, I was distant. I was removed from this garden. After Adam committed the sin, I was removed. And like this for 7 generations, I kept on being distant further and further and further, says the Medrash. Came Abraham, Avram Avinu, and he brought me back one step closer. He revealed my existence in the world. And like this, it went for 7 generations, from Avraham to his son Yitzchak, to his son Yaakov, to his son Levi, son Kahas, Amram, and then finally Moshe Rabbeinu is the 7th generation from Avraham Avinu. Now Moshe Rabbeinu has accomplished something unique that was never accomplished before. While all the previous generations were revealing godliness more and more in this world, Moshe Rabbeinu concretized it. Moshe Rabbeinu didn't just make a great revelation, but he brought God into this world through being the intermediary for us to receive the Torah. When we came to Mount Sinai, God did not just send us a message, but he physically, so to say, connected, fused with this world. So that's what God says. Basiligani, I came back to my garden, my initial garden, where I was when I created the world. I'm once again present here, says the Rebbe. Same thing is with us happening today. The Alter Rebbe, the Baal HaTanya, was the first one to start revealing the Chassidic teaching. And this went on for 7 generations. The Mitteler Rebbe, the Tzemach Tzedek, the Rebbe Marash, the Rebbe Rashab, and the previous Rebbe, who was the 6th generation. We, says the Rebbe, are the 7th generation. And just like Moshe Rabbeinu had to bring godliness in a concrete manner, so to say, into this world, so too, this which the Alter Rebbe started, the teaching of Chassidus, with the purpose is what? To reveal Mashiach in this world. As the Baal Shem Tov asked Mashiach when he ascended in his quarters, when are you coming? He said, when your teachings will be spread forth. The Alter Rebbe started spreading forth the teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. It is our generation where, first of all, the reach of Chassidus is all over. Anyone and everyone is affected and influenced by the teachings of Chassidus. But more than anything else, says the Rebbe, our task is to bring Mashiach down physically into this world, not just as a concept, but as a reality. Bossi Legani, friends, let's enter that godly garden.